Other interesting political news, you have Donald Trump saying he will arrest Zohran if he dares block ICE. This brought to us thanks to End Wokeness. And this is in regard to the, well, now it's actually the Democrat primary winner, Mr. Zohran Madiami, which I'm probably butchering his name, but he's a self-proclaimed socialist who actually wants to ban guns. He also wants to have government-owned stores, government-owned housing. I mean, he basically wants to kill the whole private sector. Again, self-proclaimed socialist, Mr. Zohran. And again, because he won the Democrat primary, and because Democrats outnumber Republicans 2-1 in New York City, there's a high propensity he's going to win in November. Now, this is brought to us, again, thanks to End Wokeness. And it's about 30 seconds long, so not too much further ado.
Mr. President, your beloved New York City may well be led by a communist soon, Zohran Madiami, who in his nomination speech said he will defy ICE and will not allow ICE to arrest criminal aliens in New York City. Your message to communist Zohran Madiami?
Well, then we'll have to arrest him.
It's the fun video editing added a boss chain onto Donald Trump, sunglasses, and a hat that says Gulf of America. I'm sorry. Gulf of America. We're going to deport his ass back to Uganda. Send him where he's from. Nobody wants his socialist policies here. Now, that went pretty viral. I got 594,000 views and 43,000 likes. With one of the first comments comes to us, thanks to America Pup Bear saying, quote, he should be barred from holding office for being an open communist, getting 182 likes. Paul Zupa says, quote, the law is the law, getting 38 likes. Michael Scott says, quote, he can't and he won't. Madiami is the new king of New York, getting 42 likes. Atticus Fitch says, quote, this isn't a reporter talking, it's a government propagandist, getting 15 likes. The last true Roman says, quote, incredible, Madiami should absolutely be in jail. He's a terrorist supporter, getting 535 likes. 37 likes. 38 likes. 37 likes. 38. Okay, I'm kidding. I'll stop unliking it. Now, Yeti says, quote, going to get real entertaining to watch Trump own this fool repeatedly, getting 165 likes. Going down more and more, you have no quarter memes, or memes as I call them, because it's funnier that way. Says Zohran isn't even American. It's I forget which Rambo movie this is. There's so many of them, it's hard to keep track. But it's Rambo or, Sylvester Stallone standing behind the enemy, and the enemy is called Zohran, and Americans, or Sylvester Stallone and Rambo is called, or named Americans. Getting 143 likes. See, David Santa Clara also has a picture of American Psycho, screenshot from the movie. It says, quote, hang on a sec. That's a base department calling, getting 156 likes. Molly Pitcher says, quote, referring to Zohran, and actually an article from Breitbart. Now she says, quote, this dude is a communist. He needs to be deported. And the article from Breitbart says, Zohran Madiami, end goal, seizing the means of production, getting 74 likes. May says, end deport, getting 131 likes. Going down more and more. Not seeing any contrarian statements thus far. MAGA Gay says, quote, isn't this grounds for deportation if you lie about being a commie, getting 15 likes? Geo says, quote, not letting ICE agents arrest illegals is the same as not letting the police arrest criminals, getting 58 likes. Which it is, yet there are a lot of places that brag about being sanctuary cities, sanctuary shitties and sanctuary states. You also have Bull Moose American says, quote, all participants in this blatant attack against our nation by the communist enemies within should be prosecuted for treason, plain and simple, getting 16 likes. Steven, going pretty viral, getting 148 likes for this comment, says, quote, for anyone saying people only hate him for being a Muslim, let it be known I don't care what religion he is. I hate him for being a low IQ communist. Getting 148, 149 likes. Although a little redundant because he says low IQ communist, almost like a double negative. It's like, well, yeah, no, duh, he's low IQ, he's a communist. So, Mr. Pitbull, I don't suspect is the singer unless he has a disproportionate amount of time in his hands to tweet. Now, this alleged Mr. Pitbull says, quote, blocking ICE is a federal crime, and the perp should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, getting 18 likes. Scrolling down more and more. Accent Buffalo says, quote, Trump isn't screwing around today. He must be extremely inspired by the Gators, getting 12 likes. So it'll be interesting to see what happens since Mr. Zohran, and I was going to say, his high propensity is going to win. But let me know, do you think he's going to actually win over November? And then, again, a lot of politicians are pretty bombastic during the campaign trail. They say things, then maybe they don't really do them, especially, it's especially a thing on the right side of the aisle. But let me know, do you think if he does get elected, how many of these radical policies will he try and enact? Let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comments. Great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. And lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone, everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.